ondertain, men hebben graf, any wonders. Why does the unseen burden of unmet expectations feel so impossible? As you navigate the labyrinth of your daily life, a weight clings to your shoulders, tightening with each unfulfilled promise, both to yourself and others. You walk through crowded rooms, yet the echo of disappointment reverberates in your mind, gnawing at your self-worth. What if you could unravel this invisible thread of pressure that strangles your joy? Each unachieved milestone looms ahead, casting shadows on your aspirations, leaving you wondering, is it fear of failure, or is it the relentless pursuit of perfection that holds you captive? What happens when you finally understand why the unseen burden of unmet expectations feels so impossible? A Nietzschean reflection. Imagine standing in a crowded room, the weight of invisible demands pressing down like a suffocating fog. You've reached for aspirations only to watch them dissolve, leaving you in a wilderness of self-doubt and confusion. Unmet expectations are not merely failures to achieve, but silent teachers revealing the fragility of our desires. Can you face this silent reckoning, or will you retreat into the shadows of your unfulfilled dreams? Here's what's curious. Unmet expectations weave themselves into the fabric of our daily existence, shaping our perceptions and reactions in ways we often fail to acknowledge. We walk through life wearing a cloak of assumptions, believing that reality should align with our personal narratives. And yet, as Jung insightfully observed,
the greatest burden a child must bear is the unlived life of the parents.
Nein, why? Wanda hunden pandavware. Perhaps our expectations are not ours alone, but echoes of those who came before us. Most people never consider this, defaulting instead to a cycle of disappointment and blame. But then, imagine a life where expectations are stripped away, where each moment stands alone without the weight of anticipated outcomes. Suddenly, you might find an unexpected freedom in the absence of preordained paths. This is not to suggest a life devoid of goals or aspirations, but rather an invitation to reframe how you view success and failure. Consider this. If our lives are guided not by rigid expectations, but by fluid intentions, how might that change the way you live? And honestly, unmet expectations are often less about the external world failing us and more about our internal narratives crumbling. Schopenhauer wrote,
"Man can do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills."
Andor. It is this paradox that lies at the heart of our disappointment. We are both the creators and prisoners of our desires. Most people never notice this internal conflict, continuing to chase illusions rather than confronting the core of their dissatisfaction. Now, stay with me here. If you were to peel back the layers of expectation, what might you discover about yourself? What if the true burden of unmet expectations is the fear of facing who you are without them? The examined life, as Socrates famously suggested, is one that embraces this discomfort, seeing it not as a trap, but as a path to deeper understanding. Maybe you're different. Maybe you can see the potential in freeing yourself from this unseen burden, allowing for a life that is rich in meaning rather than cluttered with unfulfilled desires. In the quiet moments, when the noise of the world fades away, you stand at a crossroads. Do you continue to carry the weight of unmet expectations, or do you choose to lay them down, embracing a life that is authentically yours? Some people never ask themselves this question, but perhaps you are among those who dare to confront the shadows, seeking not the comfort of certainty, but the liberation that comes from embracing uncertainty.